Ted Bundy, the charmer turned killer. In the 1970s, Ted Bundy shocked America. He looked charming, polite, and well-educated. No one guessed he hid a monster inside. Bundy used his charm to lure victims. He often wore a fake arm cast and asked women for help. When they came close, he attacked. His victims were usually young women who trusted his friendly face. He was also smart and manipulative. Bundy studied psychology and volunteered at a crisis hotline. That made his dark side even more disturbing. People couldn't believe someone so normal could be so cruel. Eventually, Bundy's crime spread across several states. Police struggled to catch him because he moved often and changed names. However, in time he was arrested, but he escaped twice before being caught again. Finally, Bundy's last crimes happened in Florida. He attacked women in a college sorority house, leaving chaos behind. In 1989, he was executed in the electric chair. Even now, his story reminds people that evil can wear a smile. Bundy's charm fooled everyone until it was too late. He became the face of manipulation and hidden darkness. Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee Cannibal. In the late 1980s, Jeffrey Dahmer terrified America. He seemed quiet, lonely, and harmless. But behind closed doors, he committed unimaginable acts. Dahmer invited young men to his apartment with promises of friendship or money. Once inside, he drugged them and took their lives. What made him infamous was what came next. He kept their remains, trying to create companions who would never leave him. His small apartment in Milwaukee became a house of horror. When police finally entered in 1991, they found body parts in the fridge and photos of his victims. It was one of the darkest discoveries in U.S. crime history. During his trial, Dahmer stayed calm. He said he felt guilty but couldn't stop himself. People were horrified by how emotionless he seemed. In 1994, another inmate attacked and killed him in prison. Even in death, his name became a symbol of human cruelty beyond reason. John Wayne Gacy, the Killer Clown. By day, John Wayne Gacy was a friendly neighbor and party entertainer. He dressed as Pogo the Clown to make children laugh. But when night came, he became something else entirely. Gacy lured young men to his house by offering work for money. Once they entered, he trapped and murdered them. His victims were buried beneath his own home. For years, nobody suspected him. In 1978, police found the truth. They discovered 29 bodies hidden in the crawl space. The cheerful clown everyone trusted was a serial killer all along. The contrast shocked the nation. During his trial, Gacy claimed he had another personality, the killer inside him. But the evidence was too strong. He was sentenced to death. In 1994, Gacy was executed. His story still reminds people that evil can hide behind laughter. He turned the symbol of fun into something forever terrifying. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. In the mid-1980s, Richard Ramirez terrorized parts of California. He broke into homes at night and attacked families. Ramirez raped, burglarized, tortured, and murdered many victims. He often left satanic symbols at crime scenes. The press called him the Night Stalker. Fear spread quickly across Los Angeles and San Francisco. Police linked crimes by similar methods and marks. Ramirez moved fast and struck in many neighborhoods. He used guns, knives, and blunt force. Victims ranged widely in age and gender. Communities changed routines and locked doors in response. Moreover, residents finally caught him after a public sighting. Citizens chased and held him until police arrived. He faced trial and many charges. In 1989, a jury sentenced him to death. He died in prison in 2013. Ramirez's crimes left deep scars on survivors. His case showed how violent crime tore through quiet neighborhoods. He remains a dark figure in U.S. crime history. Aleen Wuornos, the Highway Hunter. Between 1989 and 1990, Aleen Wuornos killed men along Florida highways. She shot clients who picked her up while she worked as a sex worker. Police tied her to 7 murders and arrested her in 1991. Wuornos later claimed the killings were self-defense. She said men attacked or raped her first. Her lawyers used this claim during the trial. The public heatedly debated motive and truth. Her case drew intense media focus. Some called her a monster. Others saw a deeply damaged survivor. Documentaries and films later re-examined her life and crimes. Moreover, she was convicted of multiple counts of murder. In 2002, Florida executed her by lethal injection. Her story raised hard questions about trauma, justice, and the death penalty. Wuornos remains a complex and polarizing figure. Her violence shocked communities. Her life was also exposed to abuse, poverty, and failed systems. Ed Gein, the Butcher of Plainfield. In 1957, police searched Ed Gein's Wisconsin farm. They found grave robbing and human remains. Investigators discovered macabre items made from body parts. The scene shocked the nation. Gein admitted to 2 murders. He confessed to digging up corpses for parts. He made masks, lampshades, and garments from skin and bones. The horror inspired many horror stories and films. Doctors later judged Gein legally insane. Rather than prison, authorities sent him to a mental hospital. He lived under care until he died in 1984. The case raised questions about motive, mental illness, and media sensationalism. Moreover, Gein's crimes changed popular culture. Writers and filmmakers borrowed details from movies and books. His name now links to grave robbing and grotesque trophies. To this day, Plainfield remembers the chilling discovery. Deniss Rader, BTK, bind, torture, kill. For 30 years, Deniss Rader lived a quiet life in Kansas. He worked as a compliance officer, went to church, and raised a family. No one imagined that behind his calm face hid a killer. Rader called himself BTK, bind, torture, kill. That was his method and his signature. From 1974 to 1991, he murdered 10 people, including entire families. His attacks were cold, organized, and cruel. He sent taunting letters to the police and newspapers, describing his crimes in detail. For years, the killer vanished, leaving investigators with nothing but fear and confusion. Then, in 2004, Rader began sending letters again. One of them included a computer disk. Police traced it back to his church computer. That single mistake ended decades of mystery. In 2005, he confessed to every murder in chilling detail. He showed no emotion, only pride in his planning. Rader received 10 life sentences. Even today, BTK remains a symbol of hidden evil behind normal lives. David Berkowitz, son of Sam. In the summer of 1976, David Berkowitz turned New York City into a city of fear. He targeted young couples sitting in parked cars. His weapon was a .44 caliber revolver. After each attack, he left cryptic notes signed Son of Sam. The letters mocked the police and promised more killings. The press spread panic, and people avoided going out at night. Berkowitz claimed a demon-possessed dog told him to kill. The story was bizarre, but his crimes were real. For a year, detectives chased dead ends until one small clue, a parking ticket near a crime scene, led them to him. Eventually, in 1977, police arrested Berkowitz outside his apartment. He confessed calmly, as if relieved it was over. Later, he said he had lied about the demon and acted alone. Berkowitz received multiple life sentences. In prison, he called himself Son of Hope after claiming to find religion. Still, his murders left scars that never healed. His case showed how fear can grip an entire city overnight.